Um, Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, how are you guys doing? I'm making this video about presidency, Trump and Biden and Harris. I mean, I just saying Trump, Biden and Harris just makes my mind go blank and just goes stupid. I want to say something right now before I start the video off. This is not to interfere with anybody. This is not to do. I'm gonna be talking about some religion in this video too. Jesus, evolution. I want to talk about evolution firsthand. Anybody that believes evolution needs to go read the Bible again. Christians, oh my gosh, Christians are not acting Christian anymore. I don't think that I haven't heard one Christian say. I have heard many Christians say that evolution theory is real, and one of the reasons why that is because the devil is here. The devil is gonna try to divide everybody. Is gonna try to see how far he can push the limit to destroy our world and make our world different. Obviously evolution's not real. They never proved it to be real. We never came from monkeys. And if it did, if evolution did start, when did it end? And why did it end? That's what that's what I want to kind of talk about today is evolution's just and Big Bang Theory also. The theories, the science behind it all is just idiotic. Science is going to destroy the world. And, science is already destroying the world as we know it because they're bringing in so many horrible things in the world. Robots and stuff like that. And science is just, as far as, evolution goes, I don't think that we came from monkeys. I think that we come from a breed of humans. Adam and Eve weren't apes. Adam and Eve were human beings that God created, and God created me. I came from my mother. She's not a monkey. I didn't come from a monkey. I came from a human. Okay? I come from Jesus. He's a human. He's not a monkey. I don't think that he's a monkey. I don't think God is a monkey. Okay? We're not living in the land of Tarzan here. We're not living in the Jungle Book. We're not living in Daniel Tiger's neighborhood, okay? We're living in reality here, folks. I'm gonna just say this right now. I didn't know we were animals until or somebody said we were animals until a couple years ago when people start talking about evolution. Like, what's evolution? Oh, somebody told me, oh, it's where scientists know that we come from monkeys. And I was a kid, I was little then, so I believed everything. I was like, oh, really? I asked my mom about it. No. My pastor even said, evolution's taking kids. Science is taking kids and putting them in the brain set of just stupidity anymore, and stupidity as it gets longer, it's gonna get bigger, and stupidity is a thing, and it is real, and it is in this world. Stupidity is this world's biggest thing. Like, I just want to bring it up that, our atmosphere too. People think that our world's going to die from pollution. People think our world's going to die from oil leaks in the ocean. Okay? We got to think about this here. Our Earth wasn't made by humanity. Our Earth wasn't made by stars. Our Earth wasn't made by dust in the space. How was space made? it's gotta be, space had to be made too, okay? Space had to be made. How was space made, okay? How is the galaxies, how is galaxies created, okay? You gotta think about it with your brain. Deep inside of that brain of yours, people, okay, people think that, I'm gonna get on the atmosphere here. People think that our atmosphere is going to be destroyed. Let me tell you something. I think God created our earth more powerful than that. More powerful. Way more powerful. Our earth, I bet, can hold. I mean, yeah, it probably could destroy the atmosphere, but it doesn't mean it's going to destroy the world. I mean, the oil was built for making oil, making fires. Fire's natural. Oil's natural. Gas is natural. If we didn't have gas, okay, I wouldn't be able to. I wouldn't be able to get to school every day. I wouldn't. I mean, that was just and that's what we're probably gonna have to go to, is walking to school, because we're losing gas. I mean, it doesn't really matter because we're losing gas anyways, but I think that our atmosphere, that's fine. I think our atmosphere, that's the least of our worries right now. We should be worried about if we're going to make it to heaven, or if we're going to make it to, or if we're going to hell. I think that's what we should be worried about. Us as Christians should not be worried about what the atmosphere is, what the presidents are going to do, what the wars are going to do. We should be worried about where we're going, because we don't got time to, say, oh, okay, let's just test the Lord and see how far we can get. He'll forgive us. You gotta ask for forgiveness. Let me tell you something about the Lord's forgiveness. You gotta ask for it and be sincere about it. You can't just be like, oh, he'll forgive me. No, you gotta ask him for forgiveness. That's the point. That's the point of having Jesus. That's the point. That's the reason. I mean, yeah, he did forgive our sins on the cross, but he's not gonna forgive us if we don't forgive each other, and we don't. I mean, if I didn't forgive somebody for what they did, he wouldn't forgive me. I'm just saying that right now. Why would he forgive me if I can't forgive other people? That's technically what I'm saying. And the atmosphere and stuff, and evolution, and just all the crap that's been going around the social media is destroying our world. Social media needs to be taken down. Social media, I get it, social media, we wouldn't be able to call, we wouldn't be able to text. My grandma, when she was a kid, she didn't have that stuff. They lived, people, when they had on the Titanic, you really think that I bet you if they did have phones, they would be able to do that. They'd be able to be like, okay, let's call a lifeboat. Let's call, I'm sure they did have phones back then, but they weren't good. They didn't have service or internet like we do now. And I'm getting off topic, and, I'm just talking about a whole bunch of things that just what's wrong with the world is crazy. Our government is crazy. And if we get another person like Joe Biden in the works, we're going to be dead. Everybody. I know we shouldn't be worried about that stuff, but we do. I should just face it right now. We do got to worry about that stuff. But, people are saying that Trump is a bad person. People are saying that he's Hitler. Nobody, let me tell you something. Nobody can compare to Hitler. If you're comparing Trump to Hitler, you know how Hitler killed 6 million people. Okay, if you're gonna try to wheel that in, like, to what Trump has done, Trump's also asked for forgiveness too. He's not a good person either. I'm not a good person. None of us are. We're all trying to be good people. But it's like people don't have I say this. If people can't forgive each other, then why does Jesus forgive them? Why should Jesus forgive them? And that's exactly what his motto is too. Why should I forgive you if you can't forgive other people? For what they've done to you. I forgive I forgive you, but you can't forgive other people, you know? And it's like, you know, people are saying that they believe in science and all that bull crap, and people saying, oh, evolution was proven real. No, it's not. Where? Where? Show me the damn proof. Show me where it is. What idiot told you that? Because let me tell you something. Another thing about evolution is that you gotta have proof. You can't just say, oh, evolution's real. Okay, how? How is it real? Okay, I can't just go up to somebody and say, hey, humans were turned into, or monkeys were turned into humans. No, they weren't. Somebody would look at me, somebody with a brain would look at me and be like, what do you want? Like, somebody, if I came up to somebody and said, hey, you know that we came from monkeys? You know how stupid I'd be looked at? You know how stupid? And they've been coming up with so many theories on how the earth was made and how the dinosaurs were killed. Honestly, I think God just killed off the dinosaurs because humans have to be on earth too. And they would be overpopulation. Everybody would be getting killed. If dinosaurs were roaming the earth right now, there would be nobody left because the dinosaurs would be killing people. I mean, if you think about it, if you look up dinosaurs and stuff and how bad they were, you know that, I mean, humans weren't alive to witness that. Humans weren't alive to witness any of it. And I don't know how in the world, I'm just saying, there's gotta be, there's so many witnesses on how things are done. I'm just doing it as a metaphor. I just kind of got into things a little bit faster now because I just don't want to make this a whole freaking video, like a long video. But, you know, I've been hearing from lots of people that evolution is real, and I can't stand the stupidity. Do you ever just stop and does your brain just ever stop working for a second when you're talking about something? Because it's so stupid. It's just, my brain can't retain the stupidity. It just can't. My brain is functioned to learn about good things, learn about things, how to, do, not stupidity. I mean, my brain can't function when it's got that in its mind. I mean, that's the thing with people thinking our world's flat or gays or and that's why, and God killed people for that. God sent people to hell. God, he didn't kill them, he just sent them to hell because no, actually they sent themselves to hell because of the things that they were doing. Jesus don't send you to hell, you send yourself to hell for the things that you do. Jesus, if you're a good person, the Lord takes you by your hand and brings you up to heaven. That's the way it goes. And if you're a bad person, you send yourself to hell. You don't belong in heaven if you're going to be a murderer or, same with abortion. I can't believe how the hell, okay, we're men. I'm a man, okay? If I get a girl pregnant, there's a thing, I know there's rape, okay, don't hear me out though. If a man and a woman decide to have sex, okay, I'm just saying, a man and a woman decide that they're gonna, do things to have a kid, and the woman says, oh, well, I don't really want that responsibility, so I'm just gonna kill it. Okay, if I ever had somebody, if I had a wife, or, not that I probably would, I'd find a better wife than that, but, if I was a doctor and somebody asked me to kill a baby, I'd be like, no. What? Are you crazy? I get it that there's rape and then there's, but there's also adoptions. Somebody told me there's no adoptions. People barely want adoption. I said, everybody wants adoptions. You go around the world, there's people that want kids that can't have kids. There's people that can't have kids that want kids, and they can't have kids. You know why they can't have kids when they try to go to adoption centers? Because they kill them. You can't. I mean, kids are dead before before they can even open their eyes. Kids are dead before they can even breathe their first breath. I mean, yes, they do take kids out of their womb. I've heard this from a lot of people that they just they give women pills to kill the baby and says no, they don't. They don't do that. I know they might do that sometimes, but not all the time. They actually will inject the baby and they will kill it. They will kill it. And I'm not joking you, that is such a sin. Okay. And I want to just point something out right now, that we're living in a time now where, everything's legal. Being gay is legal. Having abortion is legal. Having rape is probably going to be legal in the next, I don't know, 5 years because of our country. We're in a time now where it's so bad. It's not controlling. There's nobody controlling us. There's nobody, and except for God, nobody's controlling but abortion is just, women can have rights. I'm just saying, women can have rights, but not those kind of rights, okay? Women with their rights, I tell you something. I mean, I don't think men should have rights either. I'm not a sexist. But I don't want people coming at me saying I'm a sexist when it's true, okay? People don't like the truth. That's the thing about the truth, is nobody likes it. Nobody likes the damn truth. And I tell you something, I know I'm saying damn a lot, but I'm just saying it's better than saying anything else. I'd rather say that than the Lord's name in vain or anything else. I would never say that, but we gotta understand something here, that our world is being controlled by the government, and whatever the government decides, we have to do, okay? I mean, like COVID, that was a government thing. We were made to wear masks in school and stuff. Like, I was in 4th grade when that stuff happened, and that was horrible. That was really bad. I thought the world was ending because, the virus wasn't even that bad. I mean, to be honest, we've had worse. We definitely have had worse. The Dust Bowl, we definitely had worse than COVID-19. I think that everybody, Democrats think that, our world's gonna end with pollution, and the Democrats think that evolution, and Kamala, oh my gosh. You think Trump's racist? You think Trump is racist? He's out giving black people colleges and schools, while Kamala Harris thinks that she's every race in the frickin' Jungle Book. Okay? I'm not even joking you. She thinks that she's every single race. I'm not even joking you. She thinks that she's black. She thinks that she's white. She thinks that, she could be any of those. I don't know. But, from what I've heard, I think she's only one thing, and that's an idiot. I think she's only one thing, and that's an idiot. Because I don't think she's any of those. I think she's just playing stupid. Because she can't stop when in an election, she couldn't stop laughing. Trump had a serious face. They're talking about war. They're talking about everything that has to do with war, and everything and she's sitting there just smiling, just I don't really care about the war. I promise everybody that I'll make tax cuts the same that Joe Biden did, but not really. Just giving people money is the same thing happened with Joe Biden when he first started. Oh, we're gonna do tax cuts. We're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. Did it happen? No, it didn't. Well, when Trump got in 2016, let me tell you something. He did it all better. Hillary, and as far as Hillary Clinton goes, she was bad. I tell you, I don't know what she is and I don't know what she's about, but I can tell you one thing, she was bad. And I'm on a roll here. Okay, I'm getting out the truth here. I'm on a roll. We as people should not have to deal with people like Kamala Harris and Walz. Walz is such a good person. Oh, Walz is this, Walz is that. No, he's not. No, he's not. Well, you want to see a backstabber. You want to see somebody that turns his back on his own state. Walz is your man. Minnesota. I live in Minnesota. You ever seen that Black Lives Matter? You ever seen George Floyd? You ever seen that shenanigans? That guy was a murderer. And places were being burnt down. You think anything happened to that? No. That guy was, it might have been an accident. I don't know. I don't want to get into that. But all I know is that he was a murderer. And maybe, just maybe, the devil, because he pointed a gun towards a woman's stomach. And I'm not even joking. That was a thing. But I highly doubt people are going to come on here and say, well, George Floyd was a good person because he did this and that, and, he did a couple good things in his life. So what? I've done a good things in my life, too. Doesn't make me a good person. I am a good person. I'm probably better than him. I don't threaten people. I don't kill people. I don't aim guns at people. I don't say I'm gonna kill somebody or say I'm gonna kill myself. I don't say that stuff because I'm not an idiot. Only an idiot would say something like that. Excuse me. I just think that we need to start acting like human beings instead of people that are stupid. When we look at it, our world, the only person that really truly loves us is God. That's the only person that really truly loves us is God. You wanna think, I wasn't being racist about that whole Jungle Book thing. I just want to let people know that I was just saying that as a metaphor that she thinks that Kamala, and as far as Democrats go, I don't really know anything about Democrats other than they're stupid. I think that Trump, I know Harris people have my grandpa's a trucker, my uncle's a logger. You really think that they want to pay $3.50 for a gallon of gas for about, that adds up. That does add up. My grandpa's a trucker. My uncle was a trucker. He's also a logger. He's not no more. My grandpa's still a trucker. He's got to run on diesel. You know how much diesel is, right? That stuff can be like $4 in some places. It ain't cheap. I'm telling you that right now, and that's because of Joe Biden. Joe Biden shutting down all of our pipelines. Oh, so that we don't get, we don't get, whatever, frickin', air pollution or some crap. Okay, that's the least of our worries. We need to be working to get that stuff because otherwise we can't have running vehicles. We can't, and as far as Teslas go, those things are not, those are worse. Cybertrucks too. I just seen one in Duluth a couple days ago. Cybertrucks are worse. Cybertrucks, I love Duluth. I don't live in Duluth, but I went to Duluth for the very first time on Saturday, and these guys came up to us. I'm sorry, I'm getting on topic. And they said, "Do you know the Lord Jesus loves you?" I said, "Yep." I had my friend Colin with me, my mom, and my grandma and grandpa. And he said, "You know the Lord Jesus loves you?" We said, "Yep." And we prayed with them. Oh man, I felt so good. That felt so good. You know, to know that there's more people out there that love Jesus. That is so good. I love that. But there's a reason why this video is going to be about 30 minutes long, because it's got to be brought to somebody's attention. I mean, come on, people. This is not new. This is not, I mean, what I'm saying is the truth. And if nobody likes it, the thing is nobody likes the damn truth. Every single person, including, I mean, I like the truth. I like the truth. I love the truth. I love the truth. The truth is that Jesus loves you. And I do too. I love everybody with all my heart, with all my soul. I love everybody. I would do anything for anybody if I really wanted to. I would do anything for anybody. I love people. I love everybody. And if I were to judge you, if somebody watches this and I judged you over something, I only judge you because I'm only judging you because it's God's judgment, and I want you to stay good to Jesus. I just, you know, a lot of things people disagree with me. You know, Trump, you know, racist, and Trump's a racist, and Trump's this, and Trump's that, and, you know, look at Kamala Harris. Look at Hillary Clinton. Look at frickin' Hitler. Good Lord. I mean, he killed 6 million people. And Trump, oh, he is such a bad person. He's giving out frickin' jobs to people. He is giving us jobs. He's opening up, I mean, he's keeping our borders under control. He's building a frickin' wall so that people from all over the frickin' countries doesn't come overseas and invade us. I mean, good Lord, what else do you want from that man? I know I'm acting pretty crazy, but it is the truth. I mean, good God. Wallace is not a good person. Just because he's made lunches free, and just because he's done this and done that, you know what? Wallace is not a good person. He turned his back on Minnesota so many times. And you know, another thing is too, with Harris, is that she told Joe Biden everything. There's no way that stupid moron knew how to even frickin' work the borders. I don't even think he knew how to work his office correctly. I don't think he knows how to use his mind correctly, to be honest. I don't think that he knows how to do anything, to be honest. I think that we should all have a very Merry Christmas. And I think it should be there. Remember, nobody likes the truth. That's it. I'll see you guys in the next video.